Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. People are having a heart attack right now. They see their phones. They're like, what is the hell? What the hell am I seeing here? This is not a test. We are actually here and we are going to go live for real. You can clearly see what the title is, so you know what we're going to play. I'll tell you further on in the stream why I am here again. But right now, this is the test of your notification bell. In an event that it went off and you didn't show up, then your ass did not follow instructions. Because right now, your boy is home. I'm home early. I know people are going to be wondering, what in the world? How are you home right now? I was at the day job. This is the stream that's going to find out who really keeps the notification bell and who don't. I came home and I'm like, this would be the ultimate time to find out who's truly down for the Twilight Zone. And guess what? I was like, you know what? I'm going to do it. I was at work. Shit was slow. They're like, you know what? You might as well go home, man. Ain't nothing going on here. I'm like, all right, deuces. And I left. I came home and I was like, I ain't never been on this early on a Friday night. We've never had that privilege. We are going to flip the script on them. Let's see who's really down for the Twilight Zone. Who's really down? First thing is, if you are here, you should be hitting the checking button right now. You should be giving the thumbs up. I'm looking right here. You should be doing the thumbs up. And guess what? Some people didn't press it yet. But we are actually here. I am going to find out tonight who is really down for the Twilight Zone. It is a Friday night stream. We've never had the privilege of doing this. Never. Because I'm always at work. But guess what? I am home right now. And I've been telling you boys, I got something planned, man. I got something planned. There's some vibes going down, and I got to make some big decisions. And me being home this early is one of the reasons. It's got part to do with what's going on. But we are here to drift. I want to see who's truly taking the notification bell seriously, who's responding to it. You boys can't believe it right now. And to make it even crazier, this morning we were in LA. We were in LA this morning. And we did the damn thing. We did the training. We did the training, man. The training was fun. It was fun. But guess what we're going to do today? I think this might be fun for you boys to try. I don't know you boys are going to drive here, but it's been hot all day and I want it to be nice and cool and chill. So I decided I'm going to use this right here. We driving on that. Because it is so goddamn hot, I can't wait for the winter time. I ain't never been on this map. I have never been on this map. I don't know what's going to happen when you boys get here. But we back, goddammit. I'm getting a pain in my shoulder, but I'm still here to drift. I'm not going to drive hard. I'm just going to park the whip. I just need somewhere to park the car, and then you boys can go get it. I don't want to hurt my shoulder. There's a slight pain right here, so I'm not going to drive. I'm going to follow my doctor's orders. But we ain't never drifted here. What would it be like if we were here in a winter wonderland early? Are these cars going to slide even crazier if you drift on snow? I've never seen you boys drift here. Secret goddamn stream. Exactly what it is. That is exactly what it is. And I'm parking right here. Here we go. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the Twilight Zone is open in the night. 2 stream, 1 day. This is for the people who really pay attention, man. If you pay attention to the notification bell, you would know we are on. If you don't, then it's on you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, we are back here in the night. We already did a stream this morning. I got home early. I'm like, you know what, shit, let's go for it again. We never get the chance to be here. It is just like 9:07. We are going to drift on a Friday night. We've never done this, but now we are. Music Mike is already in here. We got 7 people already up in the live. Let's go. God damn, this looks crazy. No, I've never been on this map. I was curious to see what it looks like. I gotta fix my microphone. What in the world? Come on now. Come on. Don't bother with the bullshit right now, microphone. Not now, not on my Friday night. Nope. Let me fix this. Okay, what's going on here? All right. Hopefully. Hopefully it's fixed. Hopefully it's fixed. Still making noise. Okay, I think I figured out something right here. That cable was touching against the electrical wiring. I think I figured it out. All right, we are live, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again. We're starting things off with Music Mike right here in this winter wonderland. It's been hot all day. I got home. I'm like, shit, I want to do something so damn different, so completely opposite of what we normally do. I need a new turf. So now we are here drifting on ice, man. We're bringing in winter early, goddammit. All my drivers, if you're familiar with this place, go crazy, because I've never been in here. I don't know how the whips are going to react to the ice, but we got to live a little, man. So now we are here, stream number 2, Carx drift. The Twilight zone is open. Every drifter who got that notification bell on, you know how it is. Shout out to the real Mr. Premium, man. Up in the chat, bro. They told me to go home. It was so bad. You know how it is, man. It was so bad. They said you can just go home. So I was like, I'm out. Deuces. And I left. Ain't nothing going on, bro. I'm tired of it, man. So I'm here doing what I do, goddammit. We are gonna drift. Now, guess what? We're gonna drift until midnight, 12 o'clock. Oh, until something goes crazy, we might end up getting disconnected. If not, we're going to go to 12 o'clock, goddammit. Grab your snacks, grab your food, turn your TV on, get your phone to talk in the chat. Share the link with your friends who've never been in here. Grab your best car. Remember, it's a Friday night. Bring your best whip. We are going to go crazy in this winter wonderland right here, all right? We got DSP Modern X already up in here representing Texas, and we got Music Mike out of Virginia. I would say they're warming up the tires, but they're thawing them out. Because we feeling cold up in here. All right, let's go. Bro, I'm tired, man. I was there today and I'm like, I can't do this no more. I'm tired of this. This is not going to end well. I hope everyone is bracing themselves for what is going to happen, man. This is done. We sliding up these hills. I ain't never been in here. Oh my God, what the heck is this shit? We got tunnels and it's closed? You can't get in here? Is it physically blocked or is it just because they put the road closed? And can you drive past it? I ain't never been in this map ever. Yeah, you can. Oh my God, he fell through the map. Glitch City. Oh shit. So that's what happens when you pass the the road closed sign, or is it not? Oh my God, you can fall through the map. I ain't never been in here, D-Spec, so I don't know. I didn't know the road was quicksand up in here. We've never been in this map. So it ain't 100% solid in here. All right, we're going to get out. If people are going to fall through the map, then the map is buggy. We can't use it. All right, so guess what? I am going to change the map. I'm going to change it. I didn't know people were going to fall through the floor like that. I'm like, what the hell? I never been in here. I was just curious. I'm like, wait a minute. It looks nice and cold in there. I did not know that you can fall through the map. All right, what do we have here? Summer Castle Road. You want to go to parking A? Okay, with the planes. Okay. I think parking road is the planes, right? Where the heck is it? I did not know people fall through the map in that winter wonderland right here. I never been in there before. All right, we're going to go to Navarro Base A. Who wants to drive here? Or parking A. Okay, I see what it is. Parking A. All right, here we go. I got it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Grab your whips. This is a surprise drift stream right here. This is where we're going to do it. Let's go. D-Spec, grab your whip. Get in here. Because I ain't never been in here before. You're going to have to lead the way with this shit. All right, let me park and get out the way, man. Let me take my time. My shoulder hurts. My shoulder's kind of hurting, so I'm going to be very careful tonight. I do not want to get back in no goddamn hospital, so let me take my time. What up? We got D-Drift. Oh my God, D-Drifting out of Australia up in here. Let me just find somewhere to park, all right? I just want to move the whip out the way. I don't want to hurt my shoulder, so I'm taking my time. And I was feeling a little bit of pain on my way home. So I was like, all right, we're going to get on. But promised myself I was not going to do any, not even the test the track. No way, no how, no driving. Just gonna park the whip out the way. There must be somewhere I can park. Alright, I'm parked. Oh shit, it's blocked up. Think I can get in here. Alright, we found the parking lot, goddammit. I'm gonna park right in here. Then we get things going, alright? Next to that shit. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. We got B drifting up in here in DSP Modern X. B drifting representing Australia. DSP Modern X representing Texas. All right, let's go. All right, it's a Friday night. We've never had a chance to do this. So we are breaking new ground right here, man. So now I know who's truly watching the notification bell and who's not. The Twilight Zone is open. We got room for a lot of you. Hop right in. Come enjoy your Friday night. I'm going to do this until midnight, man. We ain't never done to go to midnight ever. We're going to do it today, see what happens, all right? We're breaking new ground right here. Brand new. I've never been in. I know some of you boys already driven here, but I've never been on this map ever. So you boys are going to show me the way. Let's go. We got DSP Modern X representing Texas already up in here. He drove so damn well last night with Terrence and D-Spec that we decided to make a YouTube short clip with all three of them going crazy. If you haven't seen it yet, it is up on the channel. Go in the short section and see what happened if you did not see the stream from last night. But once again, salute to him, man. Very impressive driver, brand new to the Twilight Zone. I think it's like his third or fourth day with us. But he was so impressive last night that he earned his way into the highlight reel with the number 1 and number 2 guy up in here. That is a big deal. So once again, major salute to him, man. All right, we warming things up. We got D-Spec up in here already. We got Mark already up in here. Tampa represented in the building. Remember to grab your drinks, grab your snacks. You're going to be here until midnight. Whatever it is you do on a Friday night, you are about to spend it in the Twilight Zone, man. We got 11 people up in the chat. Make sure everyone hit that thumbs up for me. Make sure you hit that thumbs up, man. That's how you check in, remember? Subscribe if you're brand new. If you are new to the channel and you want to drift with us, just let me know in the chat. All you got to type is, can I get in? And I got you. Get your whip, get ready, and let's go. We got B drifting up in here over in Australia. He's already on Saturday morning. We know how it is, bro. But you still here with us, man. Appreciate your support. Make sure you got your baddest whip as well, all right? Once again, we got DSP Modern X warming up them tires. We got Music Mike up front. Mike, I see you, bro. I see that Mustang. Ladies and gentlemen, Music Mike out of Virginia. We got an audience here watching in the game, man. It's a beautiful Friday night. We breaking new ground right here. Now, if you were planning to go to the club tonight, call your girl and tell her you ain't coming. You gotta go drift. She's gonna be like, go what? Tell her don't worry about it, man. She wouldn't understand, right? Grab your controller, grab your drinks. Crank that TV up. Get some food. You're gonna be here until midnight, goddammit. We up in the Twilight Zone, man. We got D Drifting representing Australia up in here. New BMW. He's already celebrating Saturday morning. Probably going for lunch right now. It's almost lunchtime for real. Oh my God. But he's down with us, man. His notification bell went off. He knows it's his pager. He grabbed his controller and pulled up. Now he's here. Ladies and gentlemen, Big Drifting representing Australia, warming up them tires on a beautiful Friday night here in America, that is. He's already on Saturday, goddammit. He's having lunch already. Saturday lunch. right, next up we got from Tampa, Florida right here. He goes by the name Underestimated. We call him Mark. Mark, my brother, are you ready? Mark, are you ready? Tampa is in the building. I don't think Daredevil knows we're on. I'm surprised he ain't in here. He's gonna wake up and like, what the hell? I slept on the page. Notification bell went off when I was asleep. I don't think he knows. I'm gonna send him a DM right now. Watch him get a heart attack when he sees this. All right, I'm sending him a message right here. Watch how shocked he's going to be when he sees it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the GK up in here, the DK. D-Spec himself, the #1 drifter in the Twilight Zone, is here. It's a beautiful Friday night. It's only right that we got him up in here to make things right, right? Well, it is about to happen, man. He's got that signature whip. If you boys ain't never seen this car, when he brings this out, you know he's in that mood to go crazy. I just sent a message to Daredevil. I know he's going to be running in here so damn fast. Yep. I just sent him a DM. And you saw it? Oh, shit. I know he's going to be like, what? How? Said he's setting up a new projector right now. We're about to jump in. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we on board with the DK right now. D-Spec representing Tampa, Florida. The #1 drifter up in here in the Twilight Zone. Let's go. We gotta watch the bumping with the cars. We gotta be professional with the DK. All right, let's go again. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Rocks Rion up in here representing Turkey. I don't think Terrence got that pay. Terrence must be asleep. He must be like, I already been in the Twilight Zone this morning. We're done. I don't think he knows we're on secretly right now, man. I don't think he got the page. He must be asleep. Somebody hit him up and let him know that D-Spec is already in the drift. Shout outs to Caesar. Caesar, you in bed right now. What time is it in Norway, man? I think Caesar's phone probably went off. But he's asleep. He's like, shit, we already drifted this morning. Maybe I'm dreaming, man. Did I just hear the beep? I must be dreaming. No way they could be on right now. Yes, we are. Told you boys, when the page go off, you pull up. You never know when it might happen, right? And now on a Friday night for the first time, we are here. And we are going till midnight, goddammit. All right, we got DSP Modenex trying to drive with the DK right here. Remember, boys, no hitting the cars. Learn the line, be professional. As we enjoy this Friday night right here in the Twilight Zone. Got some new drivers up in here. I see some brand new faces in here, man. gentlemen, we got the DK up in here. D-Spec 73. Starting things off early on this Friday night. Representing Tampa, Florida. The #1 driver up in here. He's got DSP Modinex with him. Representing Texas. Representing Turkey, but he's always down with us, man. His notification bell went off. I don't even know what time it is of the night now for him, but he was like, I gotta go, baby. Grabbed the controller and got the hell out of there. Jumped on that computer. And now he's here drifting with us on a Friday night. Goes by the name of Rox Rion, representing Turkey in the building. My brother, welcome back to the Twilight Zone, man. I can't even imagine what time of night it must be in Turkey right now, but he's here. His phone went off. He got the page. He's like, I gotta go, baby. I gotta go. I'm telling you, you got plans to go to the club tonight. Call your girl and say, do you like drifting? You're gonna learn it tonight. Bring some food. Bring my Xbox or my PlayStation. We staying in the house, goddammit. We ain't going nowhere. I gotta go to the Twilight Zone. We got a 3-car tandem and more coming right here. They driving with the DK. Remember to be professional, boys. Try not to hit the whip. Hold that line with him, but keep the distance and keep it professional in the swing, all right? Rox Rion right here with them. DSP Modinex out of Texas. D-Spec out of Tampa, Florida up front. We got Music Mike right here with a pretty whip. Mike, go get it, man. I got some new drivers up in here. I got to bring them on as well. New drivers, get ready. I got to show love to everyone, man. If you're brand new, thanks for your support. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Music Mike up in the drift, representing Virginia. All right, we got a brand new driver in here, goes by the name T-Mac Mag. He's on the Xbox console making his debut in the Twilight Zone, man. He's representing Canada up in here. A Canadian drifter plays on the Xbox, uses a controller. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, bro. Ladies and gentlemen, T Mac Mag representing Canada. Up in the Twilight Zone for the first time. He brought out that Mazda. We got B drifting up front representing Australia with him. We got another brand new driver up in here, goes by the name of Bong Rips. He's on a PC using a controller. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, bro. Bong Rips, you live, bro. Go get it. We give him time to type the URL in his phone. All right, we got to move on, man. We got another brand new driver. Goes by the name of Venom Skull. Venom Skull, go get it. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. I'm just letting him have his shot. I know he's going to ditch it any minute. He's going to ditch it. Because it won't make any sense driving this up in here. He's slower. It don't look good on camera. But I'm still giving him his shot. I know he's got more whips. He just wants to be like this right now, man. I'm still going to give him his shot. Ladies and gentlemen, playing on the Xbox console, Venom Skull. He's driving with a controller in a big-ass truck up in here on a Friday night. I know he wouldn't go to the club with his girl in this whip. Then why is he bringing it to the Twilight Zone? All right, we moving right along, man. We moving on. Rocks Rio, no big trucks on a Friday. It's a Friday night, bro. You ain't going to the club in no truck. Bring out your Friday night whip. Now, this is the one car that I'm never going to be driving. This is the one vehicle in the game that I'm not even going to waste my time. I want to drive a truck, I go play ATS truck, man. This does not belong in the game at all. The fact that it's even in here. Carx drift, listen to the drivers, listen to the fans. This is a joke. This does not belong in here. All right. Moving right along. You ready again, D-Smic, or you want a break? Safety meeting, give me the thumbs up. Mike, warm up the tires right now. Ladies and gentlemen, it's a beautiful Friday night. We ain't never been here on a Friday night. If you feel weird right now, it's because you're in the Twilight Zone, man. If this is your first time, hit that subscribe button for me. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up. We are breaking new ground right here, and we are liking it. Yep. We got Rocks Rion up in here with a nice whip. That's the kind of car we like, sir. We know you got them good whips, man. Once again, we are on board with Music Mike representing Virginia. Mike got the prettiest car up in here, man. The award for best car or best looking car goes to Music Mike, goddammit. Representing Virginia, man. All right, now we back on board with DSP Modernex representing Texas. Nice. It's all about that pro line, man. He's holding that line. Remember, boys, keep your distance. Don't cause a driver to crash. Shout out to Terrence, the teacher. Terrence, where you at? You fell asleep when the pager went off. I know you already drifted this morning, but guess what? Surprise, we back. Terrence probably saw the page. I was like, nah, this can't be real. It must be a YouTube glitch. We already drifted this morning. I was there. Maybe you didn't change the thumbnail. Yes, we did. We back. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give this stream a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're brand new right now watching. And your notification bell, once again, is your page to find us. See what happens when people don't notice it's going off? They're going to find out when the stream is over. Be like, oh my God, I missed the whole stream. How? You missed the notification. Or maybe the bell wasn't on. All right, we're on board with B Drifting representing Australia. He brought out the trucks. Trying to drive the pro line in the truck, goddammit. Twilight zone's almost filled. We're about to close the doors in a minute. If you're watching and you want to get in, this is your chance to make your move, man. We are about to close the doors. We only got room for 5 more drivers. 5 more. Then it's locked. Once again, we on board B Drifting. He represents Australia. He's having lunch right now while we are here on a Friday night. He's having lunch on a Saturday, goddammit. We got Rox, Rion, and Mark underestimated going forward in the tandem. Rox, Rion represents Turkey, a Turkish drifter up in here. It is late as hell in Turkey, but he was like, yo, I gotta go, baby. I just got that page, I'm out. And he brought some new whips. Remember, guys, if you're at home, put us on that big screen TV, man. It's a Friday night. You got something entertaining to watch for once. Keep your phone for the chat, but watch us on that big screen TV at home, all right? Crank up that surround sound on your sound bar. We want you to hear them V8s and V12s, man. All them blow-off vibes going off. We got a lot of turbo cars up in here. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we're on board with Rox Rion representing Turkey. Now we back with Toxic Empire up in here. Toxic Empire, welcome to the Twilight Zone, man. Is he ready to drive? I don't know. Maybe he's getting some food. We can't wait forever, bro. All right, we're going to keep it moving right here. We got Mark representing Tampa, Florida. Mark's got that Corvette out. It's a Friday night, it's only right. Mark, go get it, my brother. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up for me. It is our first Friday night in the Twilight Zone. Usually we are not available. This is the second Twilight Zone stream for the day, man. Told you, boys, you need that notification bell. We checking out Rox Rion out of Turkey right here, and Mark underestimated out of Tampa, Florida. Early tandem in the drift. They got the Corvettes up in here. Ladies and gentlemen, I got my boy, the real Mr. Premium, that Nika guy up in here. He's been working on some brand new whips. Now he's got that Mark III, the Supra is right up in here. Bro, you ready to go? Let's go, man. He went from old school to new school, goddammit. I prefer the old school, though. You know I'm a super duper unk. Not like the new school one ain't hot, but it ain't nothing compared to the OG one. But ladies and gentlemen, representing Florida, West Palm, He goes by the name The Real Mr. Premium. That Nika guy up in the Twilight Zone. Go get it, bro. Once again, guys, remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, alright? Hit that thumbs up if you haven't checked in yet. Go do it, man. Sliding that new school Supra. My boy, The Real Mr. Premium. That Nika guy up in here. Representing West Palm Beach, Florida. We back on board with D-Spec. He's got out the wagons. I guess he's ready to give you boys a show, all right? D-Spec. It's all yours, man. Because I want to see this whip go crazy in here. We got DSP Mother next with a wagon as well. Is that a Volvo? Oh my God, a Volvo in the drip. A Volvo wagon up in here. Look at the car stand up right there when you turn it on. All right, my boys, go get it. Here we go. Oh my God. You know what time is it right now. Some Showtime shit's about to go down. Terrence, wherever you at, you're gonna hate yourself in the morning. You overslept. You did not get the page. and gentlemen, the #1 driver in the Twilight Zone, DK up front, representing Tampa, Florida. He brought out the wagon. Watch that pro line up against that wall. We got DSP Mothernex representing Turkey with him. Representing Texas, not Turkey. Representing Texas with him. The wagons are going crazy. Old school Super ain't ready yet. All right. Still working on it. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up, man. Share the link with your friends. If you got a friend that loves drifting, tell them to come to the Twilight Zone right now, man. We got room for some new people. We popped up on a Friday night like a surprise. Nobody knew we were going to be here. Only the ones with the notification bell on got the note. They got that notification, that page. The rest of the drivers were missed out. They were going to be like, oh my God, I messed up. I did not hear the page. I was asleep. Told you boys, man, you need that notification bell, man. We could be here at any given time. We got the Iceman up front, D-Spec 73 representing Tampa, Florida. DSP Mothernex representing Texas. They got the wagons out on a Friday night. Trying to get a tandem going for you boys. Shout out to Terrence, the teacher, who ain't here. Somebody got to get a page to Terrence, man. Somebody page Terrence immediately. He's late for school. that bumper cam right there. Just to show you how crazy it looks in the drift. DSP Modinex right on that door with D-Spec. Made contact. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we got a brand new driver up in here. I can't even pronounce this name. I don't know what that is. I do not know what that name is. JZBNJI. I can't tell what the hell that is. But he's in here. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, bro. He's on the PlayStation console, using a controller. He's going for it, man. Making his debut here in the Twilight Zone. I'm just gonna call him JZB, because I can't read that name. All right, we got another new driver up in here. Goes by the name of Ed Talent. Ed Talent on the PlayStation console, using a controller, making his debut here in the Twilight Zone. Bro, go get it. We waiting on Ed. All right, Ed, go get it, man. Well, I guess Ed got cold feet right there. So we on board with Zach. Zach Attack. Up here on the Xbox console. He's driving with a wheel, ladies and gentlemen. Give him some respect for doing that. Zach, welcome to the Twilight Zone. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back once again to the channel, man. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button yet, subscribe if you are brand new, all right? Notification bell is a must for all my drivers. That's the way you find it when we're on. Tonight, a Friday night. This is our first night doing this. We have never been on this late on a Friday night ever, you see what I'm saying? So this is when the notification bell is really paying off. I'm seeing who's really getting the page and who's not, so I'm saying. All my drivers, man, you boys are in for a treat. We've been having fun already. But remember, we go until midnight, all right? So if you got friends who like drifting, tell your friends to come join us. Share the link right now. Get them in here. And tell them to bring some snacks, man, because trust me, they're going to be sitting in front of the TV for a while, all right? Remember, if you're home watching me on your cell phone, turn your big screen TV on. It's better to watch the drift on the TV, all right? I know a lot of you boys are used to watching stuff on your phone, but the TV is there gathering cobweb. Turn it on, use your phone for the chat, and just come join us and enjoy the Twilight Zone, all right? Shout out to D-Spec73 up in here. The DK gave us a nice treat twice now, driving with the wagon, and also driving one of his signature whips up in here, man. All right, we back on board the music. Mike, go get it. You want a different track? You recommended this one. Remember, you told me to come to this one. You want to go to Red Rock? Remember, I never been on this one. You chose this. All right. Let me see where we can go right here. What we can do right here. Once again, guys, it is a Friday night, man. It is a Friday night. All right, you want to go to Red Rock? All right, all right. All right, we're going to give you Red Rock right here. All right, Red Rock it is. Let's go. Let me go find that garage, gas station, and park up. Once again, shout out to all the drivers who got the page, man. All the drivers who got that page early. Now, where the heck is the gas station? I think it's behind me. I think it's behind me on the end of that road. Is it this way? I think it's somewhere down here. Already. Oh, it's down here. Okay, there it is. All right, we here. Ladies and gentlemen, look who we got here. The boy that left and said it was too hard. He's back. I guess it's a weekend, so you have to go to school, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the prodigy of the Twilight Zone goes by the name of Slap Happy. He's only 10 years old. I guess he was back in school. Now he's back with us on the weekend. It's a Friday night, man. Let's bring him back on. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, my son. Slap Happy, I can see your hands on the keyboard, man. I know you happy to be here. You missed a lot. Come on, son. You live. Go get it. You the first one on this track. Well, you waited too long, son. I'm sorry. Because I know you're watching. I could see your hands on the keyboard. You gotta wait your turn again. We're back on board with B Drifting, representing Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, we are in the desert. It's hot. And we're gonna burn it up some more, man. All right, next up we got DSP Modenex representing Texas. Are you ready, bro? All right, here we go. give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up. If you're watching us for the first time, subscribe right now, man. Turn that notification bell on, all right? We do this 7 days a week at random times. You need that notification bell to find out when we're on, all right? We got a brand new driver up in here, goes by the name of Weekly. Making his debut here in the Twilight Zone, drifting with the Xbox console. He's using a controller. Weekly, welcome to the Twilight Zone. Weekly in the drift. Weekly showing some skill here. See that line? We see you, bro. Gentleman, Weekly making a big debut up in here. He's driving that Pro line. Weekly, hit me up in that YouTube chat when you're done, man. Ladies and gentlemen, he knows that Pro line. This is his first time in here, but now we see that he can drive for real. He knows that line, man. Round of applause for him. Once again, shout out to Weekly. Weekly, you drove real well, man. Hit me up in that YouTube chat, all right? That was impressive. All right, we got Race 22 up in here. Race 22, go get it. Brand new driver making his debut here in the Twilight Zone. got another new driver up front with him, goes by the name of Bizu. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, bro. All right, we on board with Mark, underestimated, representing Tampa, Florida. Mark, you ready to go, bro? Mark, let me know if you're ready to go. All right, I think Mark's probably grabbing some food or something. All right, we back on board with my boy, the real Mr. Premium, that Nika guy with the Mustang up in here. Mark, give me that thumbs up when you're ready, all right? Oh my God, that's a crazy tandem right there. They got like 5 cars going for it. We got Bluvius back in the Twilight Zone. Bluvius, welcome back, man. All right, Mark. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up for me, man. Subscribe if you're brand new and you're watching right now. Notification is a bell, is a must. Notification bell is a must for all the drivers. We back on board with the Iceman D-Spec. Another of his classic whips right here. He's the #1 driver in the Twilight Zone, representing Tampa, Florida. D-Spec 73. He's on the PlayStation console. Watch that line, guys. Watch how he slides that whip up against that picket fence. You ain't never seen that from no other driver in here. Slide that whip up in that dirt. That's that pro line right there. This is how we do it, man. Once again, guys, give the stream a thumbs up for me, man. Share the link right now with your friends. Tell them turn their TV on real quick. They got to see this shit. We live in the Twilight Zone on a Friday night. We got DSP Modern drifting with Terrence. No, I said Terrence is not here. Terrence, where you at? Oh my God, Terrence is always drifting with him. Where the hell is Terrence? D-Spec, you gotta page him, man. I'm so used to Terrence being here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got the DK up front, D-Spec, representing Tampa, Florida. Drifting with DSP Motherneck out of Texas. Terrence, the teacher, is not here. I guess he did not get the page. He's gonna hate himself for missing this. He's gonna be like, how the hell did I not know the beep went on? I must have missed the notification, man. I think Terrence is asleep, though. Ain't no way Terrence is awake right now and did not check in. Ain't no way. He's gonna get up to go take a leak. Pass his phone, see the light blinking. Like, wait a minute, let me see what's going on right here. Oh shit, they in the drip. My ass is asleep on a Friday night. Hell no. Remote control access to the setup. We got Weekly up in here. Weekly was showing some skill. Weekly wants to drive with D-Spec. Let's see what they got. I'm gonna patch him in right now. Let's see what the tandem is gonna look like with both of them. Weekly, stay in that line if you got the skills, bro. Uh-oh. He fell off already. Come on, Weekly. Everybody wants to drift with the DK, man. Once again, this is D-Spec 73 right here on your screen. He's the #1 drifter up in here. It ain't easy keeping up with him, I can tell you that. See how close he is to that picket fence? Come on, boys, I dare you to put your car over in that gravel. Try to slide on that gravel. Let's see if you got the skill to do it. DSP Modenex is right there, pushing himself to the limit. He knows what it takes to drive a D-Spec. He knows he's gonna have to go above and beyond his regular skills, man. Let me patch him in. We got Weekly trying to get in the tandem. Weekly, don't scratch the paint. Stay with them, but don't hit the whip. I know you got it. Come on, Weekly. Let's see if Weekly can stay with them without causing an accident. Let's see. I'm gonna patch him in. All right, we got 3 cars going for it right here. D-Spec, DSP Muddinex, Weekly up in here making his debut. And Weekly done crashed and did not stay with them. Uh-oh. Good driving, boys. Good driving. All right, let me patch in some of these new guys up in here. We got a driver in here, goes by the name of Cough Drop. Cough Drop. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up, man. Subscribe if you're brand new, goddammit. All my new drivers, hit that subscribe button. Turn that notification bell on as well, all right? If you're a driver, you need the notification bell. And make sure you check in by doing your thumbs up. We got Cough Drop making his debut up in the Twilight Zone. He's on the Xbox console. He's playing with a controller. 974 horses on the whip. He's got that OG Supra up in here. We got a crazy tandem going on right here. Bunch of new drivers. They're looking decent in the drift right here. I like it. Ladies and gentlemen, Cough Drop in the drift. His first time drifting with us in the Twilight Zone, man. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new. We do this 7 days a week, man. Every day. All right, we're on board with another new driver. Goes by the name of Trippin'. Trippin', welcome to the Twilight Zone. Tripping, you're live. Go get it. We're not going to wait too long, Tripping. Hurry up. Tripping, you're about to miss your turn. The drivers are giving you that signal. All right, we're moving on, man. Bizu, go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Bizu is on the PC using a controller. We got Blue Vios in the YouTube chat. What up, bro? We got Mark underestimated up in the tandem, representing Tampa, Florida. We got DSP Modern X representing Texas right here. Yo, this shit is nice. That AMG shit. Are going to be back on again, all right? We're not done. We want you to slide that shit again in the whip, man. Mark! How in the world did you get him there, Mark? What the heck? Somebody called him a tow truck, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how he got caught up in here. Mark, it's your turn, son. Someone please call 911 up in here. We're going to have to get made there. All right, he's ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, representing Tampa, Florida. Goes by the name Underestimated. We call him Mark. He's got the Corvette. Let's go, my brother. Somebody hit me up in the chat if you want to drift with us, guys. If you're watching on the YouTube side, just type in the chat, can I get on? And I got you, all right? Don't be shy. Hit that subscribe button while you're at it. All right, we back on board with my boy, the real Mr. Premium, that Nika guy up in here. He's got that NSX. Go get it, bro. Representing West Palm Beach, Florida, and the Drift. He brought out a white NSX up in here on a Friday night. Gentlemen, my boy, that Nika guy goes by the name the real Mr. Premium on the YouTube side. The real Mr. Premium, man. He represents West Palm Beach, Florida. He's got that white NSX up in the Drift. we got a brand new driver up in the Twilight Zone, goes by the name of Pizza Motorsports, making his debut up in here. He's in a Corvette. Let's see what he got. Of course you're late. Look at what time the stream started. Did you not get your notification, son? Well, we go until 12 o'clock, man. Don't worry, don't worry. We got 1 more hour to go, all right? Go grab your whip, get your controller, bring some drinks. You're going to be here for the next hour, all right? Surprise stream, son. I told you, boys. Notification bell is your pager. We ain't never been here on a Friday night. Where we are now. By the way, this is the second Carx drift stream today. We already did one this morning. You missed that one too, son. We were back in LA with Terrence teaching classes to these boys. Now Terrence is fast asleep. I don't know what happened. He's gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, oh my God, I missed it. Missing a day in the Twilight Zone is like missing Christmas. Now we got 3 openings. You want to jump right in quick before they take it? Ladies and gentlemen, Pizza Motorsports making his debut here in the Twilight Zone. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new, man. All right, we got Lim FX back up in here. Lim, welcome back to the Twilight Zone. It ain't full, bro. Bro, it ain't full. We got 4 openings. Not for long, though, but it ain't full yet. You have to have the THE, man. The Twilight Zone. All right, Bluvius, you're back in. Go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, he's on the Xbox console using a controller. He's got 861 horses on the whip right here. Goes by the name of Bluvius. He's live in the YouTube chat as well if you want to say hi to him. Bluvius, let me know what city you rep, all right? Or what country you from, all right? give the stream a thumbs up, guys. And if you're brand new, subscribe, man. If you're a driver, make sure you turn on that notification bell as well. That way you find us early, all right? We are live on a Friday night for the first time up in the Twilight Zone. And we do this every day. 7 days a week, no breaks. You can have this much fun every day, goddammit. You can't see the server as well? All right, here's what we're going to do, boys. We're going to reset the server. I'm going to type it in the chat. We're going to reset the server. Everyone jump back in after we do that, all right? All right, up back in. All right, we back. All right, log in, bro. Lou, try to get in. Try to get in, Lou. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Bluvius up in here. He's got a Porsche. It's a Friday night. We're having fun up in here. All right, we back on board with B Drifting representing Australia. B Drifting got the hot rod out. All right, we back on board with Lim FX. Now look at the livery on this whip. Lim FX, oh my God. Custom decal right there. This is our second track, man. This is the one we're completing it on, all right? St. Petersburg is for tomorrow. That is for tomorrow, all right? We got a brand new driver, goes by the name of Vanny up in here, making his debut on the Twilight Zone. Let's see what he got. Bro. Ladies and gentlemen, Bluvius representing Colorado up in here. I think you're the first driver we ever had from Colorado up in here. That's good, bro. Rep your city, rep your state. We got Vanny driving that pro line. Vanny, I see you. Vanny up in here driving extra smooth. Making his grand entrance up in here. Very controlled in his slides. You can tell he's comfortable in the drift. Look at that right there. He's on that line like a pro. Vanny, I see you, bro. See that pro line? He goes from one side of the road to the next. He's not drifting on that yellow line like the rookies, man. He's going right up against them rocks. The whip's properly tuned as well. Listen to how smooth it is. He's up against that guardrail. Ladies and gentlemen, making a grand entrance up in here. A brand new driver goes by the name of Vanny. He knows that pro line. He's not scared to show it. Holding his composure right now. He knows he's live on YouTube and he's still driving like a boss. He's on the PlayStation console using a controller. Vanny, you gotta hit me up in the YouTube chat, all right? Look at that line right there. Vanny definitely knows that pro line. You can see the difference in his drift. He's very composed, real smooth with it. He's bringing that whip up against the curb on both sides. Only a few drivers in here can do that. A lot of the guys in here are scared of that guardrail, man. Look at Vanny right there. He knows what it takes to go pro. He's on that line. Look at that shit. Right on that edge. Maximum points for him right there. He's holding that angle as well. Up against that rail, see that shit? Only D-Spec went on that gravel all night. No, Vanny's doing it. You boys gotta put some respect on his name, man. This is his first time up in here. Vanny's definitely nice in the drift. Vanny, you gotta hit me up in the YouTube chat when you're done, man. Very impressive right here. You showed up and you delivered, man. Driving like a boss, holding that pro line the whole time. This is how you make a grand entrance in the Twilight Zone. Hit me up in the YouTube chat when you're done, Vanny. Let me know what city you rep, man. This is some impressive driving right here. I gotta give you your respect. You put in the hours to drive like this. No, you are being recognized for it. Now everybody wants to drift with him. Watch how he holds that line. Remember, boys, don't scratch the pro cars, man. If you want to drive with him, please don't cause him to crash. You got to tandem with him like a pro. Do not hit his whip, all right? Vonnie going crazy with it. Showing his level of skill is above the rest. He's on that D-Spec Terrence level right here. He's holding his composure right there, driving on that line. I am definitely impressed on his debut. I know you boys can see what he's doing. The smoothness of the whip. Every swing goes to the edge. Look at this right here. Look how many drivers right behind him. They know what time it is. Real can recognize real. They know he's got it. Vonnie, double salute to you, man. Hit me up in the YouTube chat, all right? I got to know what city you from. You got skills, son. This is how you make an entrance in the Twilight Zone like that. Everybody put some respect on Vonnie's name in the chat for me, man. Vonnie, you drove damn good. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another exceptional driver up in here. He goes by the name of Lou, representing Germany. Lou, you ready, bro? Lou, you ready? Representing Germany, ladies and gentlemen. Goes by the name of Lou. Lou, show them what you got, man. Do exactly what you do in St. Petersburg the last time I saw you. Do it here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Unknown up in here as well. Oh my God, Unknown is here with that Red Bull Lexus. You know he means business. We got Lou here from Germany, driving with us as well. Lou is also nice with it. Now, Vonnie, which one of these names in the YouTube chat are you, man? I gotta know which one of these are you right here. Vonnie, if you're in the YouTube chat, just type your name right now, man. Very impressive driving. Vonnie, are you from Cali? Are you from Cali, Vonnie? Are you from Modesto? Vonnie, you gotta meet D-Spec and Terrence, man. You on that level, son. You on that level. D-Spec is the #1 drifter up in here. Terrence is the #2 drifter. But you got some skills. I think you can drift with them and earn your respect up in this real fast. You see what I'm saying? That line that you just did right there, all of the top drivers do that shit that smooth, all right? I'm impressed, man. I got to give you your respect right out the gate. See that? And he's doing that on his friend's he's doing it on a PS4, for Christ's sake. He's that nice on somebody else's console. Oh my God. Double salute for Vonnie, man. We still on board with Lou, representing Germany. DSP Mother next. Go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, he represents Texas up in here. He's got that AMG up in here, man. I love me my Mercedes. So much I got one right now. We got a 3-car tandem going up in here. We got Unknown back in here, man. We gotta patch him in. All right, here we go. Unknown, my brother, you missed some amazing drifting, man. But there's always a rebroadcast for what you didn't see, all right? You can go watch it when you're done if you want. But welcome back, my brother. Welcome back to the Twilight Zone, man. We got Bizu up front. DSP Mother next representing Texas. We got Unknown up in here. We got Lim Effects that trying. Yo, you joining in the drifters as well? All right, let me see if I can patch in Lim. All right, we got a 4-car tandem. They're going for it. Remember to hit the subscribe button for me, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up, man. We do this 7 days a week. This is our first Friday night. Usually we do them in the day. We already did one stream in the day today. I was like, why not do it tonight, man? I got the free time. I was like, shit, I'm gonna surprise these boys. Let's see who's got that notification bell on. I popped up unannounced. We started the stream and now everyone's here. Ladies and gentlemen, we got another brand new driver. Goes by the name of Yoder. Yoder. We got some weird names up in here, but they got skills, man. Yoder, welcome to the Twilight Zone. We got 30 more minutes. We go until midnight. It's our first Friday night. So we going that extra mile for all of you drifters. Remember to keep it professional in the tandem, all right? You boys want to shine, man. Make sure you drive your best when you're in the tandem. Be drifting, keep it professional. You got to enter the tandem the right way, man. All right, let's go. You got to swing that line as well. You can't be drifting on that yellow line, be drifting. You got to go from left to right, man. Keep it professional or you got to get out of the tandem. Look at DSP Mother next up front. That's the kind of line you got to drive. Pro shit. All right, we got the Iceman back up in here. D-Spec 73. Vonnie, I want you to drive a D-Spec right now, man. D-Spec, if you're going to go out, I'm patching to you right now. The camera's all on you. I want you to meet Vonnie, and I want both of you to really give us a tandem here. Because I think Vonnie got some special skills, man. Vonnie, get ready, all right? This is the guy I told you about right here. He is the DK of the Twilight Zone, the #1 drifter in here, all right? Shout out to Terrence, the teacher, who's not here right now. Terrence is the #2 driver. But I really want to see you drive with D-Spec right now in tandem, all right? D-Spec, if you are ready, let me know, all right? All right, my drivers, move out the way. Open up that opening right there. D-Spec is right behind you, all right? Vonnie, if you are still here, I need you to drive with him. Shout out to Emerald. Emerald back in here. Emerald, what up? Move out the way, boys. D-Spec, if you're ready. I need you and Vonnie to start this tandem right here. At least one lap by yourselves. Let me know if you're on a safety meeting, all right? Vonnie, if you're still here, this is the one drift I want you to pull off right here, man. I want you to drive with the DK right here. Emerald, I'm gonna patch you in while D-Spec is getting ready, all right? Emerald, go warm up the tires, man. D-Spec ain't ready, go warm up the tires. When he's ready, I'm gonna pass back to him. You just got in. Go warm up your tires, my brother. Go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Emerald up in the drift right here. Emerald, you got 2 flags on the car, man. Which one are you repping? You repping both? You repping Canada and America at the same time? Let me know in the chat right now, man. I see you got 2 flags. A lot of us got 2 flags. I got 2 my flags myself. He's on the PlayStation console using a controller. Goes by the name of Emerald. He's got the American flag and the Canadian flag on the whip. Let me know if you rep both. If you do, just give me a thumbs up in the chat, man. D-Spec, give me that signal when you're ready in the chat. Let's puff some smoke. Vonnie, if you're still here, do not leave yet, man. I want you to drive a D-Spec, all right? We need a tandem from you and D-Spec. Oh my God, the Twilight Zone is almost full. We almost full up in here. This time of the night, goddammit, we got 1 opening. 1. D-Spec, you ready yet? All right, Vonnie, I'm gonna have you warm up the tire some more while we wait on D-Spec, all right? We need that tandem. Vonnie, go get it. Go warm up. All right, I guess Vonnie's waiting. All right, he's here. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, once again, we got Vonnie up in here. Vonnie's representing Modesto, California. You know Cali drivers can drive as well, man. We're waiting for D-Spec to go in a tandem with him. We got Bluvius representing Colorado up in here. Once again, Vonnie got that pro line, man. I need him to drive a D-Spec. Shout out to Terrence, the teacher, who ain't here. Terrence, you missed the page. Bluvius, try not to hit the car, all right? Try not to hit him. DSP Modenex, try not to hit him, man. Gotta keep that pro line with him, man. You know how it goes. Pro shit, man. You have to have full control over your whip. D-Spec, pop some smoke in the chat when you're ready. I need you to drift with Vonnie right here. Once again, Vonnie got that pro line, man. The car's real smooth. He represents Modesto, California. All right, we got a full house here. We're still waiting on D-Spec. Been patching my boy Rox Rion right here, representing Turkey. Rox Rion, welcome back in, man. I don't even know what time it is right now. It's probably daylight for you. But you still here with us, man. Go get it. Ladies and gentlemen, Rox Rion representing Turkey up in here. Turkish drifters in the building, man. We got a lot of international drivers up in here. The Twilight Zone is global in any part of the world you can think of, man. We got drivers from Norway. Shout out to my boy Scissor. We got drivers from Argentina. Shout out to Alex Medina. We got drivers from Japan. Shout out to Han. We got B drifting up in here representing Australia. We got drivers from New Zealand up in here as well. This the kind of tandem I like to see right here. He's right on that door where they ain't bumping the whip. This is how you drive like a pro, man. going to patch in a brand new driver here. Another brand new driver goes by the name Rizzler. He's on the Xbox console, man, using a controller. Welcome to the Twilight Zone, bro. Brand new driver up in here goes by the name of Rizzler. Making his debut here on the Twilight Zone. Alright, bro, we catch you tomorrow, alright? Remember to keep that notification bell on, alright? We do this every day, bro. Once you see it go off, you pull up, all right? That's how we keep in touch with each other right here. When we get the stream up and running, all my drivers, they get that notification. They grab their whips and get in here quick. Sometimes it can be hard to get in here, man. This place is filled in no time. Everybody wants to be in here. We only got 16 slots. And we got way more drivers. First come, first serve, all right? Ladies and gentlemen, we got Rizzler representing Mexico up in here. Viva la Mexico. We got Ayo Bozo with him in the green Corvette. Another new driver up in here. He's on the PlayStation console using a controller. 869 horses on the whip. All right, Mark, catch you tomorrow. We got 15 minutes to go. We still waiting on D-Spec. All right, we got new driver. Let me see if D-Spec's ready. D-Spec, give me that signal when you're ready, man. All right, another new driver up in here. Goes by the name of F-Style Wagon Doctor right here. Making his debut in the Twilight Zone. F-Style Wagon Doctor, man. Go get it, bro. Now, look what he did to the whip. Look at the unicorn right here. Oh, my God. All right, he's going for it. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up for me, all right? Subscribe if you're brand new. All my drivers, subscribe, and that notification bell should be on, all right? Remember, we do this every day. But you got to be here early to get in. So you need that notification on, all right? We on board with unknown right now. We still waiting on D-Spec. I think he fell asleep. D-Spec. I gotta send him a DM or something. I think he fell asleep. All right, we're going to patch a driver in while we try to see if D-Spec is asleep or something. Let me patch one of these new drivers in, man. LRC Trace Slides. Welcome to the Twilight Zone. We got Trace Slides up in here. He's on the PlayStation console. Let's see what he got. All right, boys, D-Spec is ready. I'm gonna patch him in. We got 10 minutes to go. It's only right we close it off with some dope driving, man. The DK got to represent right. All right, here we go. All right, here we go, boys. Final 10 minutes, man. Watch and learn. This is the #1 driver up in here. If you can't handle heavy driving, do not get in the tandem, all right? You gotta have skills to drive with him. If not, just watch and learn. Watch how he goes up against the rail. We got unknown with him right here. Too many cars, man, that don't belong there. Back up, boys. You gotta keep it professional. If you're gonna tandem with him, you gotta be extra nice. You can't be no rookie up there right now, man. Remember, the whole world's watching. D-Spec representing Tampa, Florida. He's the DK of the Twilight Zone, the #1 drifter up in here. I really wanted Vonnie to drift with him, man, but Vonnie gotta go. Vonnie representing Modesto, California. Vonnie, we'll be back tomorrow, all right? We got Unknown with him in the drift right here. Unknown knows what it takes to drive with D-Spec. You gotta be on your A game. Your skills gotta be up to par. No bumping off the cars. If you're bumping into him, you don't belong in the drift. See how he holds that angle? Now watch how he goes up against that picket fence. Sliding the whip in the dirt. See, everybody is backing up. Nobody wants to go on that gravel. This is why you can't drive with a DK, man. If your ass is scared to do that, you should not be in the tandem. Put that whip up against that picket fence, goddammit. Ladies and gentlemen, showing up for the final 10 minutes. The teacher is here, Terrence. God damn, he's late, but he's here for the closing. We might have to go past 12 o'clock. Terrence just got out of bed, goddammit. And he's right there with D-Spec. The #1 and #2 drifters up in here. You boys are in for a show. You have no idea. Check this shit out. Remember, boys, no bumping in the tandem. If you are bumping in the cars, you don't belong there, all right? If you are bumping in them, you do not belong there. Do not let me kick you out of here. Do not mess up this tandem for us. If you don't have the skills, back out. Stay behind, all right? If you cause an accident, you will be ejected out of here. I'm just telling you right now. If you don't have the skills, do not go up in that tandem with the pros. Stay behind them. Ladies and gentlemen, we got Terrence, the teacher, representing Boynton Beach. He's in the Green Goblin right now. He's late, but he's here. Bring them up on that gravel, man. Bring them up against that fence, D-Spec. Ladies and gentlemen, we're heating things up right now as we wrap it up here in the Twilight Zone. We got the top drivers up in here. We got some new guys trying to drive with them. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, guys. Give the stream a thumbs up, man. If you are enjoying the content, goddammit, the least you can do for me. this is more like it right here. Drivers with skills who know how to drive that pro line. This is what a pro tandem should look like right here. We got D-Spec up front representing Tampa, Florida. We got DSP Modinex representing Texas, who just spun out in the hot rod. We got Terrence the Teacher representing Boynton Beach, Florida. Some amazing driving right here, ladies and gentlemen. That was so damn dope, man. So damn dope. Once again, boys, thank you guys for the support. Shout out to Terrence, who just woke up. This is him right here in that green whip. He goes by the name Terrence, the Teacher representing Boynton Beach. Shout out to Bluvius, man. Bluvius represents Colorado. D-Spec represents Tampa, Florida. Roxrion represents Turkey. DSP Modinex represents Texas. B Drifting represents Australia. Mark was here earlier, represents Tampa, Florida. That Nika guy represents West Palm Beach, Florida. Daredevil, who did not make it, represents New York. Roxrion represents Turkey. Vani representing Modesto, California. And all the other drivers who showed up tonight, man, I appreciate you guys so damn much. This was some crazy driving right here. Now, if you boys want to go again, I'll do some extra time if you want to go again. It's up to you, D-Spec. If you want to go again, I'll give you some more time, man. It's 12 o'clock on the dot, but if you boys want to spin it, Terrence just got in here. You want to do something for your boy? If you want to give him 10 more minutes, then we can always rig up another tandem right now. It's up to you, D-Spec. If you go, we go. All right, Terrence, go get it. DSP Modinex fall in. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not done. We're not done. They going for it. Terrence just got here. Here we go. They're going for it again. Terrence, we've been on since 9 o'clock. This was a surprise stream, man. Only the notification bell would let anyone know we were here. I was wondering, how did you not show up on time, man? I think you fell asleep. But then you were not expecting me to be here. You already drifted this morning. But we've been here killing it, man. Watch that pro line, boys. I really wanted Vonnie to be in this drift. I really wanted Vonnie to be in this. Vonnie, you should be in this tandem right here, man. I think you got the skills to drive with them and look professional doing it. D-Spec carving that pro line. Terrence right there with him, and Terrence know the procedures. DSP Modernex driving with them. His second night driving with them in the tandem. He knows what it takes to be there with them, man. This is what a real tandem should look like. Every driver keeping their space. Remember to give the stream a thumbs up for me, guys. Subscribe if you're brand new as well. This is what we do, man. 7 days a week. But you need that notification bell to find us, all right? We're keeping it underground. Only the people in the know knows. If you don't, then you won't. We call it the Twilight Zone. Our personal space where we can just drift. But show respect for each driver as well, all right? And I can tell you this, we are going to dominate this. What in the world just flew across the screen? We are going to dominate the Carx drift community. Every server, you've been warned. We will be the #1 server up in this bitch. We already got people lining up just to get in here. We don't even have enough room. But we're just getting started, man. This is what Carx drifting should look like. D-Spec up against that picket fence. Terrence right there with him. See how he slides the whip up on that gravel? A lot of these boys are scared of that picket fence. They didn't know they could slide the whip in the gravel like that. This is why he's the DK, because he knows. He knows that line. He knows what's possible. This is why all the top drivers want to come in here and drive with them. Both drivers up front representing Florida, man. Cars are what we do down here. D-Spec representing Tampa. Terrence representing Boynton Beach. Then we got DSP Modernex with them representing Texas, man. You know Texas can do cars as well. Drivers, remember to keep it professional. No crashing in the whips. If you crashing into them, then you don't belong in that line, remember. Terrence right on that door. You see the precision right there? And he's driving with a wheel. Terrence is on that PC driving with a wheel, man, that well. This is why we call him a teacher. We got DSP Modernex representing Texas up in here, right next to Terrence. He's in the AMG. I'm a big Mercedes fan, man. I got one right now in real life. This might be a future upgrade for your boy. That AMG GT. Shout out to Mercedes, man. They always calling me up. Why don't you bring your car and get a new one? We want someone who wants to buy it off you. I'm like, nope. I ain't selling, goddammit. I'm keeping my shit. You know you got a nice car when the dealer want to take it off of you, right? Mileage on my whip is low, they want it. I think I got like 41,000 miles on it. And it's a 2015. 41,000 miles. They're like, oh my God, we need that. But I ain't selling, goddammit. You ain't getting my shit. I did too many mods on it, by the way. Now it's a one of one. I ain't selling it. Ladies and gentlemen, we got D-Spec up front representing Tampa, Florida. We got Terrence William, the teacher, representing Boynton Beach, Florida. We got DSP Modernex representing Texas. Some amazing driving right here from the pros. Remember to hold that line. Shout out to all the new drivers trying to keep up with them. One by one, they keep falling off. If you can't stay in line with them without bumping into them, you don't belong in that line, man. A lot of you boys are pushing your limit right now just to be on the camera. But you're like, shit, they're going too fast. That's what the pros do. See how they move like synchronized swimmers at the same goddamn time? Pro shit. When you're on that level, you just know when to turn. You flow like water. Like Bruce Lee said. Flow like water, man. If you don't know how to flow like water yet, then you don't belong on the tandem with them. See how close Terrence is on that door? But yet he's not bumping into D-Spec. This is why we call him the teacher right here. Pure skills. Precision driving. He's 100% in control of his whip. ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, that was crazy. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for the night. We got to wrap it up. It is 13 minutes after 12 o'clock. God damn, that was crazy. First and foremost, before we go, I want to say shout outs and thank you so damn much to the DK himself, D-Spec 73 representing Tampa, Florida. Big shout outs to Terrence the teacher representing Boynton Beach. Shout outs to DSP Madanex representing Texas. Shout outs to all the drivers who showed up tonight, man. A lot of you boys are brand new. I appreciate every single one of you so damn much. Shout outs to Music Mike, who showed up representing Virginia. Shout outs to Mark from Tampa representing Florida. Shout outs to Rox Rion representing Turkey. B Drifting representing Australia. Shout outs to Vonnie representing Modesto, California. Shout outs to Bluvius representing Colorado. And all the other drivers who are up in here, man. I thank you boys so much. Remember, this is the Twilight Zone. We do this every day, all right? 7 days a week. Now, when we get on, it's not announced. We keeping this shit underground now. If for you to find us, you need the notification bell from the YouTube channel, all right? So if you haven't subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button right now and turn that notification bell on. So when that goes off, when we are live, you'll be able to find us, all right? When you boys get in here, the rookies can stay outside and watch you on YouTube, all right? But if you show up late, you might not get in. So this is what you need to do for me, all right? Now, if you haven't checked in yet, when you check in as a driver, you do it by giving the stream a thumbs up. To every driver hearing me right now, give the stream a thumbs up before you go, all right? And remember, 7 days a week we do this. This is your home now. So whenever you are bored, you're at home, you want to hang with your boys in the drift, this is your home, all right? To hell with the drivers on Twitch and everybody else. They don't treat you like we treat you here. We treat you like brothers here, all right? VIP shit every driver gets out. I don't care what your level is. I'll give you your shot. But if you stand out, you are going to get to drive with the top guys right here, all right? So once again, shout outs to all of you. Thank you, boys, so much. We will be back tomorrow. I'm not going to tell you when. You know how to find us. Your notification bell is your pager, old school style. When your pager goes off, you pull up, all right? So until then, see you boys in the morning, man. I am gone. Peace.